Hi friends, this is Ishwar Krishna Maganti. Today we are going to learn about the top 10 VS Code extensions. You are watching WebDev with MEK YouTube channel. Here and subscribe to my channel. I open up the VS Code. This is the extension tab. When you click on this, we can search for the extensions in VS Code. I am searching for live server. This is my This is the first extension that is very useful for web development. You can install it from clicking here install button. What is the use of live server is when you want to working with front end, this will automatically reload your web page when you save on the HTML document. I quickly demonstrate how it works. I am creating an index.html file. I will write a document with h1 tag hello world. Hello world. Okay. You can right click on the window and open it with live server. Click on open it with live server, and it will open your HTML document in the default web browser. When you want to make a changes to the HTML page, like I am adding a p tag with the text lorem 10, if you just save the file and automatically it reloads the content in the web browser. There is no need to reload again and again the HTML document. The next extension we are going to see is Prettier. I am searching for Prettier. This is the extension. Prettier is the code formatter which works with all of the languages like CSS, HTML, JavaScript, or Vue or Angular or React. It is very useful extension. When we want to format our code, I already enabled it in my text editor. When you want to type the Control S, just format our code with two spaces or indentation. It's very helpful tool for saving or formatting our code. The next extension is auto rename tag. Yes, this is extension. Auto rename tag is used for renaming our tags when you work with XML or HTML. You just install it from here by clicking the install button. I already installed in my text editor. I will show you how it's useful. I want to rename the body tag. It just removes the content on the first opening tag and closing tag. When I update, it done the same in the both the tags. I want to change the p tag to something like h6. It just update both of the starting and ending tags. This is usage of auto rename tag. The next tag we are going to see is bracket pair colorizer. I am searching for bracket pair. This is the first extension. You can see the extension here, which is used to colorize our brackets when you want to work with JavaScript or Python, any other languages. When you want to work with the functions or any other curly braces, it will highlight our braces with different colors, so we can easily identify our code blocks. The next extension is material theme. I am searching for material theme. This is the extension. This is the color theme for Visual Studio Code, which is nice color theme. I usually love it because it's have like grayish color, and currently I am using it. We can see how it's nice it is. We can have nice color contrast, and our eyes doesn't strain if you use this material theme, which is very useful for web developers and other programmers when they want to use at night. The next extension is material theme icons. Already here. Material theme icons give the icons to our files, here we can see the HTML icon here. When you want to create a file, it will give the icon based on its extension. I want to create a style.css file. You can see the CSS extension here. If you want to create a JavaScript file like main.js, you can have the JS extension here. It supports all the languages. It can support the most of the languages. It will work with Python also, just like demo.py. It also gives the Python icon so that we can easily differentiate the extensions between the files using these icons. It's very useful when you want to work with large projects. The next extension is ES7 code snippets. ES7. It's ES7 React code snippets. It is very useful when you are working with React or when you are working with Node.js. It will gives us the commands like if you want to create a functional component, just RFC, which gives React functional components. You want to create a class based component, you just give RCC, which will give a class based component. Like I will show you, like main.js, I want to create a class based component. Just RCC and type enter, it will give the class based component for us. We want to create a function based component, just RFC and type enter, which will give a function based component, which is a handy tool to work with React and Redux, especially for front-end developers. The next extension is Live Sass compiler. This is the Live Sass compiler extension. I already installed it in my text editor. Live Sass compiler is used to compile the Sass code written in our text editor to the CSS code. I will show you how it works. I want to create a CSS file like style.scss, which automatically identified by the Sass compiler. I want to delete the CSS file, my style.scss file. I want to create some styles like h1, like font size 50 pixels, like cursor pointer color like aqua. If I want to compile this, just click on the watch Sass button on the bottom of your text editor, which will automatically identify and create a CSS file for you. This is a powerful tool for working with CSS preprocessor like Sass. The next extension is Better Comments. I am searching for Better Comments in this extension box. Better Comments allows you to create colorful comments for your projects. Like it works with Python, JavaScript, PHP, all other languages other than HTML. I am here in the main.js. I want to create a different comments with different colors. It is a default comment. If you want to change the color of comment, it will give some, like when you use star, it will give green color. When you want to do, we can use to do colon, it will give a orange color. If you want to give something question mark, it will give blue color. This is very useful tool if you want to comment your code. The next extension we are going to see is debugger for Chrome. This is the extension. We can use this extension to debug the JavaScript code in browser. It is very useful when you want to work with JavaScript. We can enable it in settings.json file in the Visual Studio Code. This is about this video. In this video we are learning about the top 10 useful extensions for Visual Studio Code for web development. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share my video.